I've always loved music. Yeah, I mean, I always sing. I've always been that singing girl. But I really wouldn't say I thought about it this way. I just knew I had the thing for music. I was singing in church, and I met legendary Sonny. Most people don't really know this story. I met Sonny, and one of the days in school, he's like, "Oh, this is our little one from church." He knew about my whole music, love for music. And he's like, he'd like me to do a recording with him, a cover of Running, Beyonce. And after Running, I think there was one other one we did, Magic. And then he goes, "Oh, Kela, like so many people want to hear your own song. Like they want to see you do your own thing. They want to just see what you can offer, right? What you can do." So I'm like, okay. As at then, I've never written a song before. It was a bit difficult. I'm like, I didn't know where to start from. So it was crazy. I picked up a pen, a paper. One of the days I was alone at home, and I think it was after church, yes, on a Sunday. And I'm like, okay, where do I start from? I didn't know what to do. I had to check my phone for picture, write-offs, and all that. If I could, but I could come up with nothing. But the only thing that was entering my head was baby girl, baby girl. I'm like, what am I doing with baby girl? I mean, so that's like the first line, baby girl. I call myself, and from there I just continued, and I was able to come up with something, and that's how I wrote the first. I was super excited. I reached out to Sonny immediately. I'm like, "Oh, Sonny, I did it. I wrote the song," and it was like, I was so happy. And he's like, "Okay, we're gonna do a recording immediately," and then that's how I just went to the studio, did the recording, and I think that was it basically. From there, it was a bit difficult afterward. Like I didn't know how to drop the song. It was challenging. I think for almost a year I had a song recorded, and I didn't drop it. I didn't put it out there. I almost gave up on the whole music thing. I'm like, okay, maybe I should just rest. But one way or the other, I was able to. My sister Jenny helped me. Spoke to someone, Mr. Gift Azuena, and that's how we just came about the whole thing. Men will always be men. I mean, it's difficult to just be, whether you're fine, whether you're black or short, anyone. People would always be interested in you. So sometimes there are people that will want to do something for you and expect something else in return. And if you're not willing to give that, it's as though it's a problem. Like, okay, I'm not willing to work with you anymore. I mean, this happens. It's not just about music in different fields, but that's like one challenging issue. Not just me, but I think other female artists we have. That's basically it. And sometimes getting a very good beat and recording, my producer Fritzy, he's really been of help. But I think when I started working with him, it got a little easier for me.
People, men especially, I mean, have you experienced with women? Because usually men, you know.
Women, not not really. So there was one Sonny had his listening party in Jerry, and I went for it. There was this girl, she saw me and she's like, "Oh, hi. In my head, okay, she knows Kela, and for that matter, Sonny now. Maybe she knows we used to do music and all that. And I said hi, I was nice and all that. So later I went to sit. Coming back, I think Sonny was about performing, so I stood up, I was standing with August Chicks, yes, I remember. And then this girl poked me from behind, and when I looked at her, she blew me a kiss in a weird way. I'm like, bruh, please calm down. So I had to leave that place anyway. I think that's about it, but I'm more, I think I stay indoors more, so people don't really get to see me all the time.